What's up, guys? It's Monaco here, and in this video we're going to talk to you about the Final Fantasy X event that was announced on the Facebook calendar. I've already went over most of the other events that were announced on the Facebook calendar, so I'm not going to do anything with that. I will give you some details as to the Final Fantasy X event. So these Final Fantasy X cards that are coming out with Tidus are fairly good. As a matter of fact, this Wind Ranger card right here, Luke, is extremely good. She has a 2 to 3 turn stun, and is a high break damage card. Probably going to be used by any breakers any wind breakers, because of her utility. I used her on the Japanese server several times, and she's a very good, very effective card. Um, there's also a defense force down plus fire range attack card called Pine. Pine is fairly good. I believe all of these cards are fast learner as well. So they're going to stay 4 stars. You can't augment them, which kind of sucks. It makes it so that they're limited, and they're not going to see like a wide range of play going down the line, but at least immediately they will have an impact in the game. The Una card is going to be fairly good is going to be pretty darn good for multiplayer, for mage classes who want to have a card to break the boss down quickly. These cards are all low damage, high break cards. So the intention is to use them to break down the orange bar and to apply a debuff, and that's going to be the way they're going to be utilized mostly. The support card is fairly good. It gives Brave with Snipe and haste. Brave snipe and haste. So it'll probably see some limited play. I'd say mostly in single player. It's not really going to be that great of a multiplayer card, simply because it is a multi-spell, so the haste doesn't last very long. And I mean, Brave and Snipe, while they're very good, are not like very powerful in multiplayer. So I don't see it seeing a lot of use in multiplayer, but it definitely will have an impact in single player, at least in the short term. So this pack is definitely worth getting, especially if they bundle it together with Tidus. So if it's like all one pack, I definitely say get it. But if it's like Tidus separate with the cards, then summon the cards for sure. Now, as far as Tidus is concerned, he he's borderline good. And what do I mean by that? Basically, he's like a carbon copy of a Dark Knight, and then like he doesn't have as strong as a water bonus. He's got like 100% instead of 150%, and on top of that, he has wind bonus, so he gets plus 100% to win. So he'll be fairly good for fighting Hashmel, as far as his role is concerned. But uh, he's a very, very limited and very, very niche legend job, and his ultimate, while it's strong, is not as strong as some of the other characters in the game in their ultimates. I believe the Samurai ultimate is still a lot stronger, and it is an AoE as well. So but Tidus's ultimate is multi-hit, so there is that. I think Tidus will see very, very limited play. He'll probably be relegated to certain multiplayer bosses, and then he'll be used in single player probably. I don't want to say he's going to be that great. Like, I've got his stats right here. I had them pulled up. Where did they go? We'll pull up his stats real fast and I'll show you. So basically, I'm on the fence as to whether or not I want to summon for Titus. Um, I'll probably do it just to have him and just to show you guys exactly what Titus is all about. But as far as like using him heavily, I probably won't. Um, because there's other jobs that are better. And plus, he has like a huge crystal requirement. Most of his panels are unlocked via crystals, and as a result, you need something like 40 crystals or some I don't know the exact number. I think it's like 32 or something, but it's somewhere between 30 and 40 crystals to max him out. And he doesn't stay that good for very long. He's got a couple of weak points. So, anyways, here's his stats right here. Let's see. Now, keep in mind, this is at job level 350. This is not near the card level that we have. His panels give him, reasonable magic power, but his ratios for magic power are pretty light for leveling, and as a result, he doesn't get a lot in terms of magic. He's gonna have when it's all said and done, he's gonna have somewhere between 370 and 400 magic, which puts him around the same league as Samurai in terms of magic. Um, and as everybody knows, Samurai is kind of limited. His attack power is nowhere near that of a Samurai, and his hit points are average. I don't want to say they're low; they're not really that low, but they're average. Like Dark Knight has more hit points, Dark Knight has slightly better magic, and Dark Knight has plus 150% water. So he's not even really going to be that good in terms of water. As a matter of fact, Magus is probably going to be like the attacker for water because it gets a huge elemental bonus on top of having insane magic. So he doesn't even really fit like the niche for Vanilla and Fang. He does have 2-star defense, which again will probably make him useful in single player. Um, so he does have some pros, but he has just as many cons as he does pros. Now his weapon is pretty darn strong. So if you summon him for his weapon, I wouldn't fault you. So anyways, and he doesn't require a lot of seeds, guys. He's not very seed heavy, as you can see right here. Again, most of his panels are unlocked with crystals. So he'll be a reasonable job to have, but I like if you chose not to summon him, I would not fault you in the least, and you wanted to save for the next couple of months. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. The next 2 months in this game are going to be monster for this game. The cards that are coming out within the next couple of months are going to be insane. And the jobs that are coming out within the next couple of months are also going to be insane. So, you know, again, if you wanted to summon Titus, I couldn't fault you. He'll probably be fairly good for the next tower because of his defense and because of the fact that he has 45% water resistance. I don't think he's going to outperform Scholar, but he'll still be fairly good. Um, so, again, there is that as well going for him. So, I mean, if you like Titus and you really, really want to summon Titus, go for it. He's not a bad job. He's just nothing that, like, shines through in panels 5 through 8, especially now that panels 5 through 8 are coming out. Like, if it was just still panels 1 through 4 when he was released, then there might be an argument to say he's probably one of the best jobs in the game. But as of right now, he's just going to come into the game and be kind of average. So keep that in mind, guys. I don't want to like discourage you from summoning him. If you do choose to summon him, go for it. But definitely consider summoning these cards. They are definitely worth it, at least for short-term gains. And even in the long run, they're still reasonably useful. This Luca card right here, I can't tell you enough like how busted this Luca card is. It's not even funny. Her it's a cone ranger AoE break card that does 2 to 3 turns of stun. It's extremely strong, and even in the Japanese server, it's still used somewhat. So it stays relevant for quite a while, even though it's not augmentable. So, anyways, that's what I have for the Final Fantasy X event, guys. Um, Again, Titus, if you want to summon him, go for it. If not, it's not a stupid move. So you're not going to miss out on anything if you do miss Titus. Anyways, all right, I'll see you guys next video. Also, oh wait, one quick thing. I will be doing a stream probably tomorrow night to answer anybody's questions about the events and things, and to clarify some things. So be looking out for my stream at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. I'll see you guys next video.